Welcome to ESPN's Wide World of Sports for the USYS National Championships. Toca FC and Toca FC and Seacoast United are ready to face off. Both teams U16
group. Both teams looking to get into the win column. Both teams, however, started their tournaments with losses. Toca with a chance to potentially rebound. They are wearing white today. Meanwhile, the darker uniform is held by Seacoast. Yesterday, Toca had a heartbreaker. 3-2 loss to Nona FC. Meanwhile, Chicago Magic had a little more of a comfortable victory against Seacoast in their game yesterday. For either of these two teams to potentially make it to the next round, they need to win. Otherwise, a draw would send them both home. Seacoast will begin by attacking left to right. Toca, the opposite direction to start the game. Both teams getting set. And with the whistle goes, so do we. Underway for action at the National Championships. Toca's going to start with the ball. They get in front of the long ball. And we'll recycle it around the back. They're patient to open the game. They can afford to be. Both teams, they know they've got plenty of time to work. Here's a through ball. Down the right side. Close, but almost got to the man in the box. Instead, they'll have to try again. Down the left-hand side. Picked up. Good job avoiding the challenge there. Edge of the box for Toca FC. They've got the numbers forward, but can they find the finishing touch? Second minute underway. Shot offline. No deflection either. Thought there could have been, but it'll be a goal kick. Joseph Rodriguez is the one listed goalie for Toca FC. And they had to get a new ball, I think. The other one was pretty far out of play. And now it'll be the other goalie. I'll get you his number a little bit later. Setting up the new possession. Foul. First foul of the game committed by Toca FC to open up a Seacoast United free kick. They resume play quickly. And they will get it back with their right back, sending it downfield. Couple of headers. The ball's still airborne. Ball's still airborne. About 4 or 5 touches until it finally landed, but it didn't land correctly for Seacoast, who accidentally sent it over on the next pass to a Toca player. And Toca have a chance to reset. Toca 09B active right now. Toca 08B active on deck. Both of these Kansas sides will be ready to go later today. Well, first Toca team, of course, ready to go right now. Through ball into space, headed forwards. Played to the middle of the park. Lofted to the far side. Headed towards goal. Almost had his teammate into space, but the center back with a big clearance sends it away. Toca FC slowly bring it up. For now, at least, it seems that Seacoast are intent to allow some pressure and allow Toca to get to work. Edge of the box, shot blocked. Second shot attempt, not enough room to take it. Good move past the defender, but he gets dispossessed. Counterattack on the way from Seacoast. They're running a 4-5-1 formation, I believe, or at least something that can work as a 4-5-1 defensively. They've got a back four, they've got a defensive midfielder, and their midfielders drop together to kind of form that middle line. It's type of formation that can kind of work well with many different styles. One good example would be with a 4-3-3. Wow, I'm surprised they didn't call a foul on that challenge, and he did get the ball cleanly. Out to the left. Lifted through. Once again, takes 3 or 4 touches before landing at the feet of a Toca player. Cleared. Headed forwards. But there's enough room for Seacoast to work. Lifted into space. Offsides is the call, however. And it'll be a free kick coming up for Toca FC as they can bring it back the other way. There are clouds in the sky, but things should remain pretty dry. But of course, they should also remain pretty hot. I think the players on the field wouldn't necessarily mind if there was a light rain. Obviously no storms, that is the goal. We did have a lightning delay during the 11:30 game yesterday. That's a through ball into dangerous space. Lee gets in front and clears it away. I'm pretty sure with how these teams have been scheduled, as they're playing at similar times, I'd imagine that they've had very similar experiences also dealing with the rain delays. Toca going to bring it up from the right side now. I haven't seen too many teams throughout different age levels playing it out through the back the same way they do. But notably, while they play it out of the back, a lot of their players do get forward pretty early. Pretty disciplined playing style. Ball's going to get sent the other way. The foul gives a chance for Seacoast United to bring it up. The Maine side bringing it forward now. No foul on a very close play in the box. That was a pretty dangerous through ball, though. And that's going to go out of play for a throw-in. Wow, imagine if that was going to be called a penalty. That would be pretty wild. Imagine that they were wearing black, but it's actually navy, and obviously kind of tough to tell sometimes when it's a pretty dark shade of it. Either way, definitely not an easy jersey to wear in the heat. The Florida heat, especially. That's going to be tricky for Maine to deal with, too. Not only having to deal with the humid summer of Florida, but I know Maine is probably cooler throughout most of the summer. I know there have been some heat waves further up north this year, though. Corner kick on the way now for Toca, drawing the deflection. Doesn't look like it's super windy at the field. A cool breeze would be enjoyed by the players, too. Deflected away. Corner kick unsuccessful. And now Seacoast with a chance on the counterattack. They'll draw the foul as that one got cleared away. A quick change being made. They'll try to send it down the field. Down the middle. Cleared away. Throw in. Toca FC on the back foot here. Seacoast have been the team that's usually been defending. But things have changed now. And now good defense by Toca. Do they draw the foul? There's no whistle, weirdly. Seacoast going to be able to send it down. Now down the left-hand side. Bring to the box. Deflected over the bar. Corner kick. Good deflection there. Would have forced the save. But instead it's going to be another Toca corner kick. A lot of players lining up at the far post for this corner kick. It's going to be taken from the left-hand side from the attacking perspective. And it looks like we did have another instance of a ball from the other field rolling onto this one. Happened once yesterday. This one falls into the box and is easily cleared by Seacoast. Did not get to the far post. But always interesting when a ball from a different field takes a couple of big bounces onto this one. I think there was a similar situation in one of the other games yesterday where the play didn't have to stop for it, but it just randomly happened. Through ball into space. Cleared away. Toca have dominated possession, but Seacoast have looked good on their counterattacks. I think it's less that Toca have been dominant in terms of the start of the game, but more that Seacoast are playing more passive. They're playing more patient, and I wonder if they're maybe trying to bank on Toca FC, trying to get aggressive early, to capitalize on some mistakes. It's a strategy that does work. It's how Idaho Rush took the lead in the previous game we had at this field. Of course, they went on to lose 3-2, however, after a crazy amount of scoring happened in the second half. Big sliding challenge, clean play, and in the 13th minute, still all tied, cleared downfield. Toca with a through ball into space. They'll play it back. Long range shot. Parried away by the keeper. Scramble for the ball in the box. Clean physical challenge. Seacoast get it down by the wing. Good job shielding, good job moving forward. Bringing it slowly but surely up was Lucas Hayner. Now down the left wing. Seacoast finally getting onto the attack. Ball poked free. They stay on top of it. That's out of bounds. It's going to stay with Seacoast. Whistle goes, and that'll be the first of 2 hydration breaks in the half. Given that we have hit the early stages of the afternoon and the temperature has risen even more, we're going to have 2 of these hydration breaks per period. This will first one here in the 13th minute. Second one will probably be the 26th, 27th minute. You'll basically split this game into 6 periods. I don't know if 6th is an acceptable term for like quarters or periods, etc. I'm probably just going to stick with calling it quote-unquote periods. Obviously, it's still only the 2 halves. But sometimes when there's one hydration break, I'll kind of mention how a team is done in a certain quarter of the game because it kind of does naturally act as a quarter separation. These breaks here, the extra, make it like 6 periods. So also more chances to rest. Both teams, I think, have been solid to start the game. Seacoast a little bit behind, but the big thing for Seacoast is that they haven't conceded. Their defending has been working. Question will be who takes advantage first. We'll find out soon. Both teams now back on the field. Throwing on the way, and Seacoast will resume on the attack. Shot on goal, over the bar. Good attack, and one of the first attempts we've seen, but a little offline. 17th minute, we continue. Lofted backwards. Good deflection from Seacoast. Toca. Back in possession. That is a costly turnover, though. One player with some room to run. Ball knocked forward, but now it's in the box. I think that was a heads-up play from Liam Raposa and Papa Osei. By the way, got a shout out. That is an awesome name. Papa as a first name is very cool. There's a couple other names throughout the tournament that I've given mention to, like, ooh, that's a pretty cool name as well. Papa Osei also high up on that list. I'll need to collect a list of my favorite names of the players throughout the tournaments. And I'm pretty sure that was Osei also on an incredible challenge, picking up a bad pass and starting the counterattack. Hasn't led to a goal, but it leads to a Seacoast corner here in the 18th minute. Into the box. Missed. Lofted back on goal. Goalie barely parries it away. And it will be a foul on the Seacoast player, so it'll go the other direction. Free kick coming up. Good challenge. Gets the defender in a spin cycle. Not a bad play there by Isaiah Ford. Now out wide. Toca continue their attack. Out to the right and cleared away. Cleared away. Good defense there by Toca. Or by Toca now actually getting it back. I accidentally said Toca at first for the defensive play from Seacoast, but they followed it up with a really good defensive play of their own, winning it back before midfield. That shot is offline, though. It'll be a Seacoast goal kick, 20th minute underway. Down the left-hand side. That'll be a goal kick. Powerful clearance slash pass attempt. Seacoast get it right back. Looks like they'll be sending it to the left side of the field. That's where everyone is moving over to. Played to the middle of the field. Toca continuing their attack. Into the box. That hit off a defender. That'll be a goal kick as it just went out before the kick. Seacoast bringing it back out. Now a lot of on-ball pressure. That takes an awkward touch away, and it's going to go the other direction. Corner kick on the way, 23rd minute.
Hey, let's try two.
Everyone ready at the far post. All the way away on the missed corner kick. Seacoast now can bring it up the other direction. Played in the middle. Toca with some decent passing. Thought the player was going to make a run, I think, but just wasn't. 24th minute. In about 2 minutes, we'll get our second hydration break of the half. Final chance for the teams to rest up before the race to halftime. Whipped into the box. Cleared away. It's been that final touch that Toca's really been looking for. That shot's off target. Goal kick. So now from the back, here comes the clearance. All the way downfield. Play to the right. Misses the shot. Turns it around, out to the left. Battle for the ball. No foul called. It was a fair physical challenge. I know sometimes a play like that could get called with a whistle, but, you know, if the players are being fair about kind of challenging each other, using the body a little bit, I think it makes sense not to. That keeper was playing where Manuel Neuer does to head it forward. A risky play, but hey, for Joseph Rodriguez, it worked out that time around. Out to the right. Not the strongest of headers. Here comes Seacoast going the other direction. Hit into the box, but an easy pickup for Rodriguez. There was an attacker there, but he was about a step behind, making a potential point-blank challenge.
Treinador, Toca! Vai enfrentar o Rodrigo na última linha! That's you, Fush!
Cleared away. Toca going to stay on the ball. They've been a little slower and more methodical bringing the ball up. On the other hand, Seacoast have been mainly counterattack dependent. As we hit the 28th minute, this will be the second hydration break. Both teams will get a chance to take a breather, get a chance to rest up, and eventually return to the field. Do want to quickly mention New York Life before we hit the hydration break fully. Well, I mean, before we take a break for the hydration break fully. As a presenting sponsor of the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships, New York Life is proud to support the families behind every athlete in planning for their financial future. Visit NewYorkLife.com today to learn more about the New York Life Financial Empowerment Scholarship and how to apply. Thanks New York Life for being one of the presenting sponsors of the USYS National Championships.
Both teams back onto the field.
'30th minute about to get underway. Now keep in mind, of course, the stoppage time might be a little bit longer here, given that we've had 2 full hydration breaks. Entering, you could call this the 3rd period of the match. Still tied at 0. Could have been a handball, no call. That's going to go back to the goalie. Lifted forward, played all the way to the goalie. Through ball didn't work out for Toca, and now Seacoast will bring it out from the back. That attempt to set it downfield got blocked, but they'll have a throw-in coming up. Out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Seacoast, I believe. '32nd minute, still all level. There are clouds in the sky, but there might only be slight showers in the area, nothing too much more. Actually, I think they took the previous throw in too quick. So they're redoing it. Headed forwards. Moving downfield. Toca's player gets denied. It was a promising attack, it looked like, for a second from their number 47. Or is it the 87? Might have been Kevin Navas. I think so. It looked like there was a 4 for the first number, but that's going to go out of bounds and it'll go the other way. Now Toca's going to bring it back up with a throw-in. Still fighting around midfield. Quick steal, though. Seacoast on a break. Shot. Stopped. Big save there. He did shoot it right to Rodriguez, but he still has to stay on top of the ball. Played to the middle of the park. Toca with a bit of space in front of the net. Multiple players trying to stop them, unable to, but the shot at an awkward window gets sent behind for a goal kick. Down the line, out of bounds. I'll go pretty far over. Toca can now bring it all the way back up. So it definitely looks like that Rodriguez is playing as a bit of a sweeper keeper as part of the system for Toca FC. But now he might be put to the test. Here comes the counterattack from Seacoast. One-on-one with a good move past his defender. Can't get by him for a shot, and ultimately 3 players get back to thwart him. He took one awkward step, which kind of shook him off. Unfortunate for Seacoast. That was going to be their best opportunity of the game. Well, so far. There's still plenty of time left to go. 5 minutes until stoppage time. Out of bounds, and it'll go the other way. Looking for some space down the right side. Some on-ball pressure. Played through. Down the middle. Big challenge. That's going to be cleared away too. .37th minute begins. Still all tied here. 3 minutes until stoppage time. Could be playing to, honestly, 45 minutes, though, depending on how much they want to give. Apart from the hydration breaks, there hasn't been too many real breaks in the action. It's been a slow-paced game, but that's partially because a lot of the times Toca has been very patient on their attacks. Out of bounds. And it'll stay with Toca. Couple changes being made. Seacoast going to bring on 2 fresh players. Angus Milo and Kyle Nicoletti. The 14 and 17 trying to maybe spark the offense a little bit. We'll have to wait and see. Toca begin with the ball. Once again, slowly bringing it forward. That's going to be picked up by the goalie. Headed up. Headed forward. Down the right-hand side. Good turn, bringing it into the box. A rare fast break from Toca. That one's going to be hit, and an easy pickup for the goalie. Nice scoop by Jacob Laughlin, the goalie for Seacoast. The Maine side now moving forward. They've got a couple steps on a fast break. Good challenge on the counterattack, but they stay on the ball. 40th minute about to begin. Toca out of danger for the time being, as it'll stay going that direction. Out to the left. Played back up top. Out to the right. Good challenge to win the ball back. Very nice sliding tackle. Mason Swearingen. Goalie is able to pick that one up. Offsides is the call on the play either way, so free kick coming up for Toca. That is going to take us to stoppage time. One of the coaches mentioning, how is that 3 minutes? We've had 2 hydration breaks. That's how much time the referees, I believe, have allotted for this first halftime period. I love that reaction from the coach there. I'd imagine the second half would have a longer period of stoppage time. It'll also depend, of course, how this match is going. Scoreline could determine if there's more or less. In a close game like this, I'd imagine the more we'd see, the longer we'd see those additional time periods. Now a costly turnover potentially. Toca conceding the ball in front of the net. They do get it back. Good defense. Free kick on the way. About to hit the 42nd minute now. Heavy touch is going to open the door for Seacoast. They're going to try to take a long shot with the goalie out of position. I do think that Oliver Gorchoff, who made a good read on the play, just might have shot that a bit early. Out of bounds. Thrown the other way. Headed to the middle of the park. Here comes Toca. Pass down the middle. Cleared away. Seacoast have players in position for a counterattack. Race to the ball. The attack with some space. Great sliding challenge to knock it free. Toca again. I think both teams know that they don't have too many chances left until halftime. Both teams would love to get on the scoreboard. Here's another through ball. Toca at the edge of the box. Dispels one defender. That's going to be scooped up by the goalie. Long throw. Falls past one of the Toca midfielders, but scooped up immediately afterwards. It was Rojan Anderson on that previous play. Toca now out from the right side. Played to the middle. Seacoast defenders couldn't stop that attack. Bit of space to the edge of the box. Played through. Bounces in front. Goalie gets it. And as we hit the 44th minute, that'll do it for the first half of action at the ESPNY World of Sports. 40 minutes played, 40 minutes to go. Seacoast and Toca are tied. We'll be back after halftime for more action.
And we're ready to continue. Second half underway. Who is going to take the lead? Well, we're about to find out. These teams would stay scoreless. That would be bad for both. Both teams need a win if they want to try to escape the group that wins tomorrow. Toca going to start with the ball. They're quickly bringing it up to the edge of the box. 40 minutes of action.
No one's gone on the board just yet. We've got 40 minutes to go. No foul. Nope, late foul called. There was a little bit of grabbing on that play, so very easy call to make. Now bringing it up the other side of the field is Seacoast. They've been more defensive to start out, but as time's gone on, they've done a bit better. Down to the middle. Played back. Short passing now down to the right. Good ball movement, trying to set it up. Out to the left. Fight for the ball in the midfield. Toca's going to get it forward. Played over to the side. That's going to go out of bounds and goes back to Seacoast. Headed towards goal. Cleared away. Good job by Seacoast in defense. That almost gets dropped by the goalie. However, Jacob Laughlin able to keep it. And now it'll go the other way for Seacoast once more. Seacoast was attacking left to right in the first half. They're now going from right to left. Vice versa change for Toca. They're not going to be the only Toca team playing at this field today. The U17 Toca team will be here up next for their game at 1:30 p.m. If you're a fan of this Toca team, might want to cheer on the sister team a little bit later on. Although brother team is probably the better term because they're both part of the men's brackets, I believe. Toca now bringing it back up the field. You can imagine there might be a little more urgency throughout the half. Trying to switch the field of play. The ball goes a little too far. Toca do recover. Leave the matchup on the other field between Nona and Chicago. Might have just had a goal. They were scoreless at halftime, just like this one. Big thing to see is who wins that game, who wins this game, setting up some of the storylines and potential outcomes for tomorrow. The best case scenario for both those teams, a draw here, because it puts these two teams a little bit further out of contention. Corner kick on the way. A chance for Toca. I think that's one of the other Toca teams now waiting as they walk down from one of the main buildings at the Y World of Sports. Big ball into the box. Oh, on the top of the net. Goal kick now. Seacoast will send it the other way. Down to the left-hand side. Played to the center. Missed the shot. Foul on the play. It's going to go the other way. Warning from the referee. Won't be a yellow card. The player that committed the foul was Owen Duda. Do imagine that if Duda commits a similar play, he would get charged with a card. He's wearing an arm sleeve. I don't know if that's maybe like a brace or a support. Showing good determination. It is a brace, and he's playing through a minor injury. Big sliding challenge. Seacoast knocked the ball away. Toca do hold on to it. Throwing on the way. Played into the box. Out of bounds. Corner kick. Not going to happen. The last touch was off of Toca. 47th minute. You've got about 5 or so minutes until we hit the first hydration break. I'd assume they're still going to run with 2 hydration breaks in this half like they did in the first. Throwing on the way. Seacoast trying to clear the danger again. It's going to go back to Toca. Good move, try to move into space. Cleared away. Seacoast have a man back. All the way to the keeper. Although the attacker was offside, so they're going to give him a free kick. Must have been just a little bit early going over the halfway line on that run. Notably, Joseph Rodriguez kind of acting like a true Manuel Neuer sweeper keeper. Neuer's definitely a bit old now, but wonder how we'll go down in terms of overall greatest goalies of all time. You'd imagine that he's up there on the list. Buffon and Yashin, also 2 players high up there. It's probably an interesting top 3 for the GOAT position. Another through ball. I do think he's offside, and yes, he wasn't over the halfway line when that run was made. A very high offside trap by Toca prevents the counterattack. Ball into the box. That's out of play. Not a bad through ball. A couple steps too far in front. 50th minute about to begin. Goal kick coming up for Seacoast. Through ball picked up by the Toca defenders. There's some on-ball pressure, and they draw the foul. A bit aggressive there on the challenge. I'm pretty sure Liam Raboza just mistimed this tackle. Out to the right. All the way down. Out of bounds. Throw-in's going to stay with Toca. From the right side, Toca bringing it to the edge of the box. Again, they've done a good job bringing it forward. They've done a good job of challenging. But also, they just haven't had that finishing touch. They haven't found the good opportunities to really put Jacob Laughlin to the test. That's why we remain tied. What can Toca do here? Into the box. Shot. Almost found the back corner of the net. That would have been some crazy play. Here comes the throw-in to the back line. Played into the box, deflected around. Stays with Toca, trying to backheel it to a teammate. Whips it across. That's actually a really good pass. Pick it up in a really dangerous spot. Brilliant save by Laughlin. We stay tied. Next stoppage of play will take us to the first hydration break of the half. The run was timed well this time, but the pass wasn't. Through ball down the wing. Played over the middle. Headed into space. Played through the middle. Blocked. Good defense there by Seacoast. But their defense taking shape again. They're going to invite more pressure. 54th minute about to begin. Played into the box. Tried to get the shot past the goalie. Toca keep the play alive. And that one's going to go straight to Jacob Laughlin. And again, no whistle yet. No hydration break yet. Next stoppage, 100% will do so. Through ball deflected away. That's going to be ran and picked up by Joseph Rodriguez. He actually is going to kick it out of bounds. And with that, both teams will get a chance to rest up. So while these teams recuperate, they played 1 to 2 extra minutes than they did in the first half before the hydration break. I think we can quickly introduce Grilla. Grilla is the official hydration partner of USU Soccer. Grilla products provide the hydration you need no matter what stage of activity you're at, from pre-exercise to energy boosts during a game, or of course, post-exercise recovery. You can learn more at drinkgrilla, GRILLA.com. Also, USYS University. Better coaches, better officials, better experiences. The USYS University gives your team the tools to thrive and the edge to win. Enroll for free at usysusuniversity.org. Thanks to them and the rest of our sponsors for the USYS National Championships. Always a great event, always a great tournament here at the beautiful Wide World of Sports Complex. And it is a beautiful day today as well, taking a look around the sky. 55th minute rolling through. And the good news is we've avoided the rain and the weather delay that we had at the start of the game. That's a pretty useful thing. So both teams making their way back onto the field.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Hey, we gotta win the first one. Hey, stand by. Stand by. Yes. Yes. Got it. Stay there. Vai, Catana, vai. No foul, no foul, no foul. Away. Bravo, Oscar. Bravo, Oscar.
We'll resume with a throw-in. It was initially cleared away by the Toca goalie, so it will resume with Seacoast possession. And it'll be the 57th minute as play resumes with a throw into the box. Toca get it out and now can clear it away. Played into the box. Not a bad pass, but just a little bit behind the attacker who had to try to make a diving play to get on top of it. That play a little bit easier to receive, but it's kicked away. Passed across. Good vision there from Joshua Eberhardt. Toca stay on the ball. The 58th minute about to begin. Headed away from the box. They intercepted the cross quite well. And now Seacoast sent it away. But it's still in possession. Everett Friesen moving it forward. He gets dispossessed. Down the middle. Did he time the run perfectly? Yes, he dispossesses the keeper. One-on-one chance. He converts it. The aggression to keep Rodriguez all the way upfield has backfired. Seacoast on the counter. Score in the 58th minute. Just like that, they're on the board. He timed his run. He gets the ball. He makes a brilliant move to dispossess Rodriguez in the one-on-one. And then from long range, all he needs to do is roll it to the net. It's harder than it looks. Even players at the professional level sometimes miss those open goals. As a Liverpool fan, I know that very well from Darwin Nunez. However, this time it's cleanly converted by the Seacoast striker. And now, if you thought that Seacoast were playing defensive here, well, I'd imagine doubly so. Great play by Isaiah Ford. So Ford's goal in the 58th minute gives Seacoast the lead. Toca trying to bring the ball into the box. They're looking for the equalizer. Shot blocked. Played across. Shot saved. Just in reach of Jacob Laughlin. Unbelievable stop. The Toca bench is surprised. That was exactly how they needed to do in the box. They finally opened the door to do a good shot, but it's saved. Toca's back line trying to bring it back forward. Out to the right-hand side. Good touch to bring the ball into the box. Eberhardt looking for help. He's going to take it himself. Saved again. Great stop by Laughlin. Player down on the ground. Maybe some cramping issues. You imagine it's definitely not a time-wasting problem. This is one of the Toca players. They're not in a position to try to kill any time. Hopefully that player's all right. Also favoring his foot on the play. 20 minutes to go until stoppage time, and the referee is going to use this, I think, as an excuse for a hydration break. So it looks like it is a more serious injury, or at least something that needs to get checked out. Don't know if this will count as a second hydration break of the period. If so, we'll have a 20-minute rush to the finish. But for now, both teams get a chance to recoup. Hydration, definitely key throughout USYS tournament play. But you know, it's not just the hydration that's important. You also need the correct gear, and Under Armour's got some, New Balance has got some good gear for you to use. The New Balance Furon V8, created for speed. It's been tested and worn by Bukayo Osaka, the Arsenal superstar. You can experience the engineered minimalism at its finest and fastest. New Balance has updated the Furon V8 for even faster performance on the pitch. Same lightweight, precision strike, focused design, but now with a better sense of speed. A new speed control stud helps support control during sudden stops and pivots, moves used by the fastest players in the league, like Saka himself. Set up your game in the new Furon V8. Learn more and get yours at newbalance.com/soccer. So still checking on the player. Both teams ready to return to the field. Quickly able to fuel up. Hopefully it's nothing too serious, but might be something to do with the player's foot down there. Some of the other Toca teammates checking him out. Applause as the player is able to make his way off the field with some help. I think that's Ethan Rocca. Hopefully it's nothing serious for Rocca, but I imagine that this will be the end of his day today, at least. 1-0 lead for Seacoast. Cloudy skies, but it doesn't obscure the beautiful blue sky that accompanies it. There's either going to be a dropped ball or a free kick to resume play. I think it might be the latter. I don't think the play had stopped on the foul, it had stopped on the injury. And drop ball will be picked up by Toca. They'll bring it downfield. Lofted to the box. Headed away. Nice job by the defender. Played to the middle. Laid through. Shot from distance. Over the bar. Goal kick. No, corner kick. They said the keeper got a touch to it, I think. So Toca have a chance. Everyone's going to move up for this. Into the box. Cleared away. Toca going to stay on the ball, though.
Defend the middle. Liam, shoulders. Check your shoulders.
Into the box. Played up top.
Defend the middle, do that. Well done, OG.
Tipped and deflected.
Talk, you're together.
Headed forwards. Out to the right and cleared away. Blocked. Clearance. Man in behind. Big touch. Goalie's going to be able to get there. Punches it away, though. Unable to fully clear it. Edge of the box now for Seacoast. Inside. Played back. Just a mistimed first touch as another ball is rolled onto the field from the other side. Uh-oh. That one almost got in the way of the play. Free kick as well for Seacoast. Yellow card on the way. For the second time in this game, the ball from the neighboring field has made its way on as we'll get a free kick for Seacoast. So here's a free kick. Seacoast already have a 1-0 lead. To the far post. Headed out play. That was a well-executed free kick. Header just a little off target. 70th minute about to begin. You imagine that Toca going to get more aggressive for these final 10 minutes. They're looking for one goal, but they definitely want two. Goal kick now. And we'll have a 10-minute sprint to the finish. A final hydration break for both these teams. The only question that remains, how much stoppage time? Well, I think there's going to be quite a bit. We had the injury-turned hydration break, the earlier hydration break in the half, and now this hydration break alongside the goal. So I'd imagine probably get about 5 minutes of additional playing time. Up to maybe the 85th minute.
Behind the ball! Behind the ball, Chris! Manny, you gotta be careful, Manny! Go foul, hands up! Manny, come on, Manny! Come on, Jaden! Jaden, come on! Come on!
Play will resume here in the 72nd minute. Seacoast will have to bring it out from the back. They'll have a goal kick coming up. Yellow card issued over to the benches. That's to the Toca bench. Maybe one of the coaches was a little bit upset or something. Either way, there's a reason they say you can't fight City Hall. Foul on the play. Toca will get a free kick. 74th minute about to begin. It'll be Everett Friesen trying to send it far. Everyone in the box, except for the goalie and one other defender. Falls behind everyone. That's going to go out of play. Out off a defender. I think that'll be behind for a corner. Actually, I think it just missed the corner flag, so it'll be a throw-in.
Hey!
75th minute. Here comes the throw.
No shot! No shot! No shot!
Big headed clearance. That wasn't a bad long ball. And once again, Toca trying to find that final touch in the box. Through ball, dangerous. The keeper running back now to defend. Tried to find Lucas Hayner, but great last-ditch defending there by Friesen. They won't need to go that fast for the throw-in. And third time the day a ball from the other field has been cleared super far. This time one of the players from that other field had to come over and get it. Throw all the way across. headed a little bit forward and cleared away. Out wide. Toca trying to clear it, but the pressure forces a bad clearance, and now in 76 minutes going to stay with Seacoast. We'll resume with a throw-in. Minute 77. Through ball into open space. From counter from Toca gets broken up. Seacoast already have been patient. They've already been defensive, but now doubly so thanks to their lead. Through ball blocked. They'll send it out wide to the open man. Good challenge. Friesen wins it back. Crossed into the box. Cleared away. Foul. The attacker pulled the defender down, and it'll be a free kick the other way. Another substitution getting ready. Toca making a change. They're going to bring on the number 20, Shane Rangel, back onto the field. Fresh set of legs. Replacing Kevin Navas. Played in the middle of the park. And now going the other way. Quick counter attack by Seacoast. They'll send the ball forward. Goalie is going to rush up and get it. Good job by Joseph Rodriguez. 79th minute now. Under 20 seconds until stoppage time. No foul in the play, no whistle. Physical challenge, but it was fair. They're going to call that one a foul. Free kick coming up for Seacoast. Another change being made, I believe. So we resume with a free kick for Seacoast. They are going to try to send it long. To the box, cleared away. Shot offline, good effort. Could have beaten Rodriguez. He didn't necessarily react quickly. And now as we're in the 80th minute, about to hit stoppage time. Toca do not have long to go if they want to keep their tournament hopes alive. They need to win or tie right now. That's barely kept in play, and a huge clearance picked up on the back line. But now multiple Seacoast players trying to take advantage, numerical advantage. Played into the box, one-on-one, offsides by a step. The forward was a little too forward. Could have been the lead ceiling goal. But instead now Toca have a fast break of their own. Goalie's gonna run out and send that one away. Van quickly getting it to a player. Toca able to resume in possession. I have to assume that's a Toca fan helping them out. If it was a Seacoast fan, wonder if they would be a little slower to help them out with the ball. That's gonna roll out. Decision from the ref. Goal kick. Huge goal kick here. We've completed a full minute of stoppage time. We probably have about 3 to 4 remaining. Jacob Laughlin, no rush to send it long. Over to half field. That's going to bounce out of play, and it goes back to Toca. A win here for Seacoast gives them a chance to fight for a spot in the semifinals tomorrow. Through ball, headed away. Goalie now playing even more actively as a sweeper. Could almost say they're kind of going empty net this late into the game for Toca. That's going to roll out for a throw-in. Toca to quickly take it. 83rd minute begins. And again, we are in stoppage time. U16 plays 40-minute halves. To the hydration breaks. Thanks to the injury, we might have a little more time to play. Edge of the box, lifted high, lifted over the bar. But it deflected off a defender. Will be a corner kick. Will be one of the final chances now for Toca. 9 or 8 players in the box. Actually, one is coming up to help maybe take the corner kick short. The goalie is staying back, only one defender back. Second defender kind of patrolling the edge of the box. But everyone except one lurking attacker inside the box for the defense. Headed in, headed away. No foul, clean challenge. Last touch though by a defender. Here's Toca with the ball again. Lifted towards goal. It is punched away, narrowly missed a header on target. That's going to go behind for a goal kick. Toca might get one more chance after this, but that is a costly attempt to not get on top of. Laughlin looking to hold this clean sheet. Ball sent up and sent long. Toca knocking it away. Seacoast inviting pressure again. They'll send it deep. That is onside. The flag stays down. Crossed in front of the net. Lofted over the bar. That will let more time run as they have to go and get it. But how good would that have been for Seacoast if they could have made it 2-0? Toca now with a little bit of hope here. 85th minute. Long ball headed upwards. Everyone running forward. But that heavy touch is exactly what you don't want if you're Toca. Goal kick on the way. And again, we've had a lot of stoppages in the second half. I didn't hear how much time was going to be added, but I wouldn't be surprised if this time they gave 6 minutes. Either way, this could be the end right here. We've hit the 86th minute. We've completed 5 Actually, 4 whole minutes of additional time. Headed to the middle of the park. Floated again. Race to the ball. Seacoast attacker almost wins it. Toca gonna send it deep again. That's gonna go out for a very deep throw-in. It is better than a goal kick. I think that is the coach trying to call for full time. Counterattack on the way. That might have been the last chance for Toca. Seacoast bringing it downfield. Seacoast bringing it into the box. Going to be picked up by the goalie. They might have time to send it up, but I think their final chance has come and gone. 87th minute. This is it for sure. This is it, 100%. They can't lose the ball here. Everyone's got to get down for Toca. They bring it up the left side. And what a steal on deep. Final whistle goes. And just like that, one moment from Seacoast was all they needed. A huge goal by Isaiah Ford. Keeps them alive in the chance for a national championship. I mentioned that this one could go 6 or 7 additional minutes, and indeed it did. Toca played well. They dominated possession, but it wasn't enough. In the end, the one goal was all they needed. And by the way, it was actually Papa Ose, not Isaiah Ford. That was the difference maker. Mentioned he had one of the coolest names at the tournament. He also scores one of the most important goals. Well, we'll see you tomorrow for more 16U action. If you're a Toca fan, don't fear, because there is more action on the way afterwards. Toca's 17U team will be active at 1:30 p.m. Hope to see you then. Final score, Seacoast United 1, Toca FC 0.